hard. It's hard to do.
No. Bad move. Bad move.
Oh, man. Let's get to it, guys. Hey guys, we're getting the show started here. Welcome to Collected Comics in Plano, Texas, at 3100 Independence Parkway. Collected Comics, and I got a little something to add because I was happy to come up in here today, man.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, as you know, the hunt is always on for me.
Oh no.
Yes, it is. And Jordan, if you're watching this show, you're gonna hate things right now. Jordan, our editor-in-chief over there at Sunlinks.com.
Da-na-na.
So I'm very happy about this. They have made my damn day right here, man.
And you got the two best ones. You got,
No, Boba Fett's in this line too. I gotta find him. So we're getting to it. I want to thank my buddies over here. Hey. That over there was Rick. Collected Comics. Sure. Anyway.
Yeah, Rick's going to be joining us later.
Yeah, we got a whole block for that. Also tonight, you got an interview tonight, buddy.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to be talking to actress Emma Ernest, who is a part of the new movie coming out, Rise of the Fellowship. It's supposed to be a nerd film on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and I was looking
Very
at a little
cool.
bit of it, and yeah. It's officially licensed by the people with Lord of the Rings, so
Yeah.
they've got more on it than we do.
I looked and saw what their budget was, and it said $3 million. I was like, oh, this is legit.
Can I get a couple of that, please? Just a little bit.
I was like, for that money, they might as well have gone to New Zealand.
And also, it is our this is our last show of season 2.
Season 2 finale. This should be exciting. This is a good thing.
I'm a little sad.
Why?
I don't know. It's weird. It's the end of the season.
We're going to be gone for like a month.
And we're still going to be doing stuff all the time. So, yeah.
We're still going to be busy. You're still going to get to see stuff from us. So I don't think anybody should be sad.
Oh, let me make sure I'm connecting to this thing correctly. There we go. And if you're just making sure I didn't have any volume going as I brought the show up on the other thing over there. Because I tend to make that mistake from time to time.
Yeah, it happens. We gotta, this is, in all my time of being a part of SCNS Live, I've never seen a more jam-packed show than what we have tonight.
We got a lot to add in tonight. So, I didn't do something.
What didn't you do?
I didn't load the
You didn't do the SCNN graphic, didn't you?
Hey, you know what? I didn't do the SCNN graphics.
That's okay. You just have to deal with Rob.
No. I'll just do it.
Oh, there you go.
See? There we go.
That's right. It's time for the super cool nerd news, otherwise known as SCNN.
So, remember the whole thing with Sony and, oh, look, here's how you can sell your games. Here's how you trade your games. And they made that video and they slammed Xbox for what they did. Mm-hmm. Well, they are going to disallow the resale or renting of PlayStation games after they supported it. And if this isn't the most just jackhole turnaround within a week of your system coming out, this should have been hell no for tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, they surprised. They updated their software usage terms just last week, I believe. And, I mean, they made themselves out to be the white hat in all of this. And
how?
With, oh, look, we're not like Microsoft. We're going to let you guys keep your games and do what you want to with them. So a previous version of the document posted in July did not include the newly introduced terms, but a more generalized version of the software usage terms have been published to the UK PlayStation site. Now, there is another thing, though. Someone said, well, this is an older version. Don't look over here. Don't look over here. But as of this show, they did respond to an update. I actually emailed Sony about this.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did they respond?
I asked them, would we be able to share the PS4 disc products? All I got back was, as Sony Computer Interactive announced at E3, consumers will be able to share to sell or share their PS4 disc products. That's all I got back.
So
Pretty
it's
vague.
kind of going against the article, though, isn't
That
it?
doesn't reassure me at all. That it will be able to sell their disc products. It doesn't, and it only said PS4. That's very specific too.
Yeah.
So that's what I got back. If anybody has, I know our buddy, the Father Gamer, does have his PS4 coming in.
Yep.
And I think he actually had a couple of things to say to me about that because he was like, oh, that's an old thing. But this official email I got back from Sony doesn't reassure me just yet.
I know that Rob, the moment that he saw that, he was like, so where can my money for my Xbox One go?
Yep.
Because it's a betrayal, and I feel betrayed. Like, they should have just said it in the first place, and then we could have gotten angry and then revolted, and then they would have changed their minds.
Well, I mean, they saw the backlash that Microsoft got, so I don't get it myself.
Well, I get what they probably did. They saw the backlash that Microsoft had and was just like, let's just keep that under wraps. Just don't say anything. They already have it pre-ordered. Don't say it.
We'll see what happens from here. Like I said, we're waiting with bated breath to see what their official response is. It could be nothing, but that was there, and they didn't really officially respond to it.
God, and what? It comes out Friday. It comes out Friday. God, like just think if this hadn't come out, and all those people that just were just suddenly surprised.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad.
It's like, well, we got your money now, so.
Suddenly the $100 more for the Xbox One doesn't seem so bad.
Anyway, so Cora has a little bit of a, and I couldn't find anything on this one. What's going on?
Okay, so this is a bit more awesome than what you did, Sony. You be quiet.
I know it's fine. I just know the story.
This comes from Sploid.com, and there is an archer out there who can shoot arrows with a faster speed and more accuracy than Legolas.
I actually have the video.
Yes.
Hold on here.
Um,
I'm gonna.
His name is Alex, or I'm sorry, why did I say Alex? Is Lars Anderson, and he can shoot 10 arrows in 4.9 seconds.
All right. Well, let's see here. See what this guy's got.
The Danish archer Lars Anderson has rediscovered an old and very fast.
Okay, this is
way to
impressive
shoot
so
bows.
far.
All right, now
He's shooting
In
moving
60,000
targets. I don't want to hear about the
years,
history of
but
the
the Danish
arrows.
archer Lars Anderson uses one of the old forgotten
All right.
champion archer
Well,
methods.
hold on. Let's.
the previous record was 15 seconds.
So
Okay, that
he
dude's
can
fast.
do
Okay, but was the previous record the guy actually pulling an arrow out of his quiver?
archers.
I do not know.
That
Because
was actually pretty fast, I gotta say.
it is fast, but the guy's holding on to the arrows. I mean, versus Legolas, who's actually just pulling it out of the quiver.
I honestly don't care how he did it, but he was able to do it.
Yeah.
I think that says something.
He can also, not only is he very accurate and very fast, he can also pierce chainmail armor with regular, like, rounded tip arrows instead of having to have the sharpened one.
What?
So that means he's putting it through with enough force that it is just breaking down the barrier, if anything.
Good lord. I would hate to go through the Hunger Games with that dude.
Yeah, he would probably win.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Also, just think, he's shooting the arrows. He's pulling back and actually shooting them with arrows still in his hands. It's hard enough to shoot an arrow with nothing else in your hand but the arrow and the bow.
Yeah.
So he's holding on to all of those arrows in one hand and shooting.
That is
That's still
impressive.
impressive,
That
yeah.
is. But you gotta think though, if he did it with the quiver, would he still be as fast?
That is a good point. I'm not sure. He would still
Audience
probably
says
be pretty.
no.
He would still probably be pretty fast. Though.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He'd be faster than me because I'd be sitting there just being like, okay, I don't, oh God, I have to pull this back now. Oh, and it fell down. Like that would be me. I'm terrible.
Well, good news for you. They have guards on recurve bows now,
Oh, good.
so that it won't fall out. But there's still the potential you will pull it out because you'll pull back too much. And I did that when I went shooting for the first time.
Ah, wait a minute here. What's
You
this
must
now?
have been like the most excited woman in the world that day.
I was.
You're like, I'm Hawkeye's girlfriend.
No, I didn't go that far. I just got excited when I shot a foam cutout of a bear straight in the head.
What?
They had a foam
Jeez,
cutout.
don't get around you with a bow.
And that was a bow that wasn't like ready.
Wow.
Like it was a bow that was not. No, we're getting off topic.
No. I think we're straight on topic.
Totally getting off topic.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
I was thoroughly impressed with his accuracy, and I actually think he's been on MythBusters before when they were testing the.
That's where I've seen him.
He shot the arrow where the guy was catching it blind.
He was catching it blind?
Yeah, Lars was shooting the arrows, and there was a man that could catch an arrow blindfolded, and he caught it. Every single arrow he shot, he caught.
Do we have this episode? Can I watch this? Because that seems
it's
awesome.
somewhere on YouTube.
I will definitely be watching
It's
that
so
during the
cool.
break. That is so awesome. Awesome.
All right,
What-
Matt, you got something for us, right?
Yes, I do. Something not as awesome, but I don't know. It depends on how you feel about this. According to ScreenCrush.com,
We can't show this video.
that's fine.
Yeah.
I will not show.
I don't want Fox. I don't want Fox coming after me.
I can explain the video just fine.
Go right ahead.
I'm
So-
gonna read the article myself.
There was an alternate ending to the Wolverine, and in this ending, it showed Logan on the plane, and we all remember Logan getting on the plane if you saw this movie, and then his partner, for some reason I can't remember her name, she gets on there as well. Yukio. Well, she has a case. And I don't remember in the movie if we ever saw him open the case. I was always wondering what the heck the case was about. But either way, at the end of it, he opens up the case in this alternate ending to reveal the yellow spandex suit of Wolverine.
I do have an image file of that. Let me go ahead. Yeah, if you just keep on going.
That's fine. And so you just see Hugh Jackman looking at it just kind of like with a smirk. Like, because we know in the first movie he's like, he hates yellow spandex apparently. But I'm like, why not? Why not keep it in there? Throw it in there for like a little bit of, fan humor, fan pandering, something. But for some reason they took it out, and so there's no yellow spandex, and I'm bummed because
and I'm just like all over your face.
There it is.
Here.
There it is right there. Yeah,
There we
if
go.
you can look right here, you'll see the yellow spandex. And I think it's harmless. I think you should put it on. I think he should have put it on.
At least the mask.
Yeah, why not? Or the gloves. Get it through there.
Something. That
Yeah.
would have been so cool.
And
I'm not digging it.
what?
Nope.
Why?
Nope. No, sir.
What, you rather the leather from X-Men 1? Because that was lame.
I don't know, man. I can't get on board with this one. I'm sorry. Wolverine's cowl is just.
It's iconic. You look at that cowl and you don't think, oh, Hawkman. You think Wolverine.
He's got a point.
Come on. It's iconic. There are a lot of superheroes that have stupid-looking costumes, but you still want them to wear it because they, it's what they wear.
I can name quite a few.
Yes, you can. Can you? Can you do it now? Go for it.
I don't want to right now. we all know what the first one's going to be. And I'm just not going to subject myself to that.
Couldn't be Hawkeye. Not at all.
No, Mockingbird. Okay, we'll go with
Okay,
that.
I'm not gonna
okay.
I'm
There
not
you
going to be able
go.
to monitor chat because it looks like it's killing our frame rates. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fine.
we're getting-
Well, Linda's in there. She'll take care of it all.
yeah, we'll see.
But
trust you, Linda.
what I didn't understand about X-Men 1 was the fact that they're in these leather suits, and you've got Storm who controls the weather. So the moment that she starts a rainstorm, like they're gonna be like, "Oh God, it's getting all tight in here,"
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe it wasn't made of leather. Maybe it was made
Pleather?
of unstable molecules. Okay, I tried.
You failed.
And
That's what costumes are made of in the X-Men universe. I don't want to hear it.
I think he should have
Know your
worn
history.
it. I think he should have worn it, and that would have made the Wolverine that much better.
Okay. Well, this weekend, Thor 2 came out.
That's right.
Thor 2: The Dark World. Have you guys not seen it yet?
I have seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Nobody's seen it yet?
I've seen it. I just said I
Matt
have.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry, Matt
haven't.
has. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, Matt, what do you think?
I thought, why are you staring at me like that, Neil?
Our buddy Neil is over
We
here.
got the audience, Neil, staring at me. Like the moment I started talking, he goes, Like what? Like we gonna go?
Ladies, you can take care of this later.
It was kind of like he was saying, you'd better talk nice about Loki.
Can I? Yeah. Neil's
Ladies.
nickname is Thor, so he's just waiting.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. You should have told me that.
Yeah, so he wants to hear what you
But
got to say.
Thor, the movie, I thought it was great. I really did. I thought it was great. I'll give it about an 8.5, 9.
Would you say it was better than the first one?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought the first 10 minutes is better than the first one.
Oh, agreed.
And was not the featurette on the little featurette at the beginning? Wasn't that just awesome?
Oh,
Captain
so
America?
good. So
10
awesome.
minutes of Cap. Oh, I'm sorry, Cora. Have you not seen?
No, I've been trying to see it for a week, and there's no one that can see it with me, or I'm at work.
I'll go with you tonight.
There you go.
I'll watch that movie again.
Hot date here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a,
Love
give it a
that look.
7
That's funny.
because I thought it was great.
Yeah. So a 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10.
That's kind of harsh for a
there's-
movie that you thought was great.
There's a couple things in there that I can't forget, and I have to downplay it a little bit because I'm such a Marvel fan.
Sure.
So I have to give it just a little bit of a cut. However,
But in general terms, what did you not like?
I can't really think of anything, honestly.
And-
I love the damn movie.
So you give it a 7.
Because I will blindly go into a Marvel movie and say it's awesome. That's why.
So
However,
to save yourself, you're not?
okay, fine. I'll give it an 8.
Thank
All right?
you.
Fine. Now, as far as domestic, though, Thor 2 did come in. How much do you think? Well, I'm just going to go ahead and get
I know the
It
answer.
Dominated.
It did.
327 million worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Easily taken the first place. I mean, I don't think anything was even close. But I think, well, Thanksgiving we had Hunger Games coming out. So,
Yeah, that's going to be huge.
Oh, yeah.
Catching Fire. I'm going to be there.
So, yeah.
First one in line. I'm going to start sitting
Once
in
again-
line and during Thanksgiving.
Once again, DC, Marvel can't hear you over the sound of all this money they're making.
Yeah. They've got all their old-fashioned cashiers with the little bill at the front. It's like ching ching.
But anyway, I'm telling you, that's why DC has moved operations out to California.
That's true.
Because we suck. We suck. We suck so bad. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
I don't-
greatness.
And leading into that, Cora, you got the next story. Go
I
right
do.
ahead.
I do. It actually pains me that I have a DC story. I think Matt did that on purpose.
I did do that on purpose.
I'll get you back later.
Okay.
All right, so in DC, Guillermo del Toro, we all know Guillermo del Toro. If we don't, then we've been under a rock. He revealed at a red carpet event that WB is planning some stuff with DC, some TV stuff, which is exciting.
Okay.
It has to do with Justice League Dark. Someone asked him a question about it, and he said that they are going to be doing some little TV stuff, movies, all kinds of media that'll lead up to.
So Arrow isn't enough?
I have the quote.
Apparently not. Yeah, oh, you have the quote right
I
there.
have the quote.
Well then.
From Del Toro, we're still on Justice League Dark writing, and hopefully it will happen. But there are no developments that are new. We're still at Warner Brothers. They are making plans for the entire DC universe, all the superheroes, all the mythologies, and part of that is Justice League Dark. They're planning on TV, movies, and all the media. So we have to fit that into that plan. So, yeah.
Basically what it sounds like is they're going to test the waters to see if they can make, DC as big as Marvel has become, or if they can at least get near it. And if it turns out well, then they'll do Justice League Dark.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Technical difficulties.
I killed my unicorn. Give me that.
So,
But yeah, that's what it sounds like. Because if these shows, everything are just gonna bomb, why bother?
well, unfortunately, it seems we ran long, so we can't play
Yeah.
something.
Oh no, we will. We still have time. I'll maneuver it around.
You got to get your story in there because
Yes,
this
Matt.
is
Oh
something.
no, I don't have
This is the
to.
coolest.
No,
This is a cool story.
Well then do it real quick.
Go ahead. I've got stuff. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
do it.
You seem really excited about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes, I play it all the time.
So this is Extreme Makeover WoW Edition. World of Warcraft has decided to come out with some new skins, and they look pretty good. look pretty nice. He's got a graphic that he's going to post up here in a second.
I do. I'm just going to be.
But no, it's a really really great thing. You know more about it than I do. I didn't have time to prepare for it. I thought we were going to cut this one, so go ahead.
No. We don't need to cut this. I'm just going to give you a screen region here, and I'm just going to go. But yeah, World of Warcraft is redoing character models.
Which
Matt,
finally.
you got to sit on the one side. Yeah, there we go. There we go. From Kotaku. I'm just going to keep boxing you in there, buddy. Okay. So yeah, looking at these character models, we finally get some redesigns. It's one thing that I've never really liked about WoW, but yeah, look at how detailed these are.
The beards are going to have their own skin on the dwarves, so they actually move.
Nice.
It's a bunch of new dwarves and elves up in here.
It's a lot more definition on there.
So I got to say, and this is from Kotaku.com, by the way. But yes.
One thing I was a little disappointed in, no hot graphics. I was a little disappointed in that.
What?
No, like hot skins. I was looking at them. I was like, well, there's no skins that are hot.
Oh, I'm sorry. They only gave you midgets and orcs.
That's right.
They're still working on the trolls, which I'm excited for a lot.
I'm like, midget and orcs. All right. There we go. These look great.
A lot of them are still in development. And they're actually going to be breaking from their winter release thing, their tradition of releasing in winter.
Yeah.
They're going to break from that.
That's interesting.
Yes, it is. I don't have all that. I can't remember all the information on it, but we were talking about it at lunch, I think, Monday.
All right.
So the video we were going to play was the bit of horribleness.
We're still going to play it. I don't know what you're talking about. We're going to play it. We're still going to play it.
We're going to do something, buddy.
Yeah, but afterwards we can do that. We got time. I spread out the time pretty well.
We're not skipping your torture, man. Sorry.
Yeah, we got to show this stuff. It's already on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why you're already worried about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we don't have to show it on the show. Now,
Unicorn says we do.
Unicorn is law.
Oh, I think we might have gotten a mix-up on... What the... I almost dropped one right
Mix-up on what?
I think we might have gotten a mix-up on our guests with the times.
Oh, no, why?
Did you tell her 7?
Yeah, but...
She's on the East Coast, so 7 for her is 6 o'clock.
I thought, no, she's on the West Coast, isn't she?
No, you said she was from North Carolina.
No, I said she's from Virginia,
not
she
North
lives
Carolina.
in California.
Oh, I didn't hear that last part.
Yeah, she lives in California.
We may have had a mix-up on the time.
I see.
And that's why I haven't been able to get in contact with her.
Good job, Jason. Good job.
Yep. Well.
Well, there you go. Well, you know what? Actually, this is great because now we have time to throw out the pizza smoothie. So, for those of you who don't know what's happened, we had an Extra Life charity event, and in that fundraiser, we decided to come up with incentives. And our first one that we decided to pull off and videotape was Jason's demise.
This is bull.
Where Jason gets to eat a pizza smoothie,
This is a load of
and there are random ingredients from the top donors that the top donors picked out. So, it's not just marinara. And it's not just cheese.
Nope, although that was the base.
It gets a whole lot worse. And it's here for your enjoyment. So,
and
Jason, do you have it ready?
Hang on, I'm getting it.
You'll get to see all the ingredients we decided to put into it. Well, actually, they were all put in from our donators.
That's right.
And we say who they were and we thank them. And again, we're going to thank you because without you, this would not have happened.
That's
and
right.
It's hilarious.
This didn't need to happen. Anyway.
Yes, it did for the children.
For the children.
Fine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the wonder, the majesty that is
the pizza smoothie. You were supposed to say that with me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just thinking about that bit. We're so busy with the wind down. I'm thinking maybe
Jason, go
one.
full screen.
Yeah, they don't need to see me like.
Donors are already emailing me.
Yelling at
One of them really wants to see you drinking artichoke and spinach and what else is in there? Anchovies.
I would, but I had a
Thor was my first
family
hero.
emergency
Thor was my first hero.
just popped up here, and I need to go.
I don't think so. Booze is not your family.
It depends on the family you take. I got it.
Jason, you're not getting out of this.
No, I just got to take care of something real quick. So,
You are not getting out of this.
where is the trust?
So today we're going to make a pizza smoothie.
Lovely.
Who's excited? I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm not excited at all. This is gonna suck.
First, we're going to start with our marinara sauce, or our pizza sauce. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, great.
Mama Mary's.
Oh man, just enough for like a slice. Just go do your thing.
Did you say just enough for like a slice?
Well, we're only doing like a slice or two. Pizza. I don't want to eat like a whole thing. All right.
You're eating a whole pizza.
No,
smoothie.
I'm not eating a whole pizza smoothie. That should be good enough. Hey. Oh god. Anyway.
All right.
That's.
This pizza
Kind of
sauce.
injustice.
And now the cheese mozzarella,
Lightly shredded mozzarella.
lightly shredded from Trader Joe's.
Fancy. Anyway.
I guess if you're gonna eat it, make it taste good. Well, this part isn't so bad. Pizza sauce and mozzarella cheese.
Okay, just get your good old handful and okay.
A little more.
And this isn't bad yet, so okay. All right. Come on. Oh.
I like cheese. This is how I would make my pizza slice.
Was the lab coat really necessary?
Yes.
Oh,
This is an experiment for science.
anyway.
Science. All right.
All right. So
Ooh, don't go anywhere, Sean.
okay. So
Next, little mini pepperonis.
it's for you, Chachi. Thank you for your money, jerk. Actually, he got the most tame ingredient.
He did.
Everything
He
else
did.
that's over there.
I don't know. Some of it's pretty tame. How do I open this?
Give me that. Open up something else.
We're doing some
Says the man who drops it to the floor.
good stuff.
All right, there you go. Good.
All right.
Oh, look, they're little minis. Isn't that?
Aren't they adorable? They're little tiny.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna snap.
No, you don't get these.
No, I just want to snap. Fine, get the stuff in here.
You'll get your share in a minute. Okay, fine. Take one out. It's sweet. Next,
Ooh, turkey.
artichoke
Oh,
hearts.
shit.
We're getting in. Actually, no. Let's not do the artichoke hearts yet. Anchovies.
Do we need
We're
like
gonna
a fork for that or something? Or
Throw it all in there.
no, we don't throw the whole thing in there. Shut up.
It's salt. It'll make it good.
I don't like anchovies.
Do I need to do this part? Is it okay with you? Well,
It's only olive oil. Yeah.
Hey, they have olive oil in pizza.
not that much.
Actually, we should get olive oil.
Like one or two. No olive oil.
Olive oil heightens the flavor.
There's enough
Yes.
olive oil in these sardines. So like we're talking one or two. Did you just get your?
I'm not putting my fingers in that.
Also, those are not sardines. Those are anchovies.
Yeah, we need anchovies. I guess I should have gotten you a fork or maybe some tongs or something.
Open it up more.
Yeah, give me this.
Fine, you do it.
You
You
do
get to
it.
put in your own anchovies.
Fine. I'm putting 2 anchovies in there.
I think that's fair.
Okay.
4.
No, we're not doing
Put
4.
4. It's not your pizza smoothie.
2 should be good enough. Come on.
2 more.
3.
2.
3.
2 more.
One more.
I'm about to throw this out the window. How about that? 3.
Do it for the kids.
I'll do 1 more.
They get a big one.
Eat one raw.
No, why would I do that?
This is so great.
Oh, we should have gotten like. Whose jacket was this? Not just kidding.
All right, now artichoke hearts.
Ah!
Do we need a bucket?
It could be the raw one.
Would you? You know what? It could. You want me to put the raw one in there?
Okay, let's go. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Let's just continue with the can. Probably want to open that more.
Yeah. I just don't want to smash it.
This is. Wow. You're gonna need to open that up more. All right, so what are you talking? Like maybe like 1 or 3 of these.
We might need that juice to go in there.
We don't need that juice to go in there. We can have more marinara sauces. There's gonna be mayonnaise and crap going in there. Okay. Oh man, that one.
We couldn't find wasabi.
There's an extra spoon over there. You know, you're,
Like on wasabi and
you're
mayonnaise.
cross-contaminating here.
It's all gonna be blended.
I know. I just want to say cross-contaminating. I watch a lot of Rachel Ray. There. Okay, that's good.
More.
That is good.
This is the rest of that heart.
Okay, that's.
One more.
Keep
No,
going.
why are we doing
Keep
one
going.
more? Why are we doing one more? Is one more?
All
okay.
it is, it's only going to be cheese and marinara the way we're going. You
I-
need to put more in
I
there.
like cheese and marinara. Okay, fine.
One
One more.
Put one big spoonful in there.
Hannah, don't go crazy. Come on, that's
I mean,
2 more.
You have my buy-in.
No, it's both pieces of the artichoke.
Just get it.
Do you
on.
want some more marinara sauce in there?
We'll see. We're probably gonna need to add more when it starts to blend. Mm-hmm.
You realize you're going to be picking that stuff out of your feet for a week.
Baby spinach. Or he'll just use his teeth.
All right. This shouldn't be so bad, I guess. Just that should be good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, they're so cute.
That's good.
Courtesy of
Who decided on the spinach?
I don't know.
Shannon.
Now this is the fun part.
No, this is the part we need to get a hold of ourselves. All right.
All right. Yeah, I know not to add a lot of it.
Do we need like another spoon because you've like contaminated all these other spoons? You're just gonna waste everything.
Just do it.
right.
Whatever.
Someone decided on wasabi mayonnaise, and who was that again?
Jason Gann.
Jason Gann? Thank
Woo!
very
Thank
much.
you, Jason. Thank you.
Unfortunately, when we went on our grocery trip, we could not find it, so we're going to make it ourselves. We're going to add a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of wasabi. I hope that appeases you.
I'm sure it will.
So pepperoni was who?
Chachi.
Chachi.
Okay. And
Okay. No, we need to come to an agreement on this because this is gonna hurt.
I'm going to add a spoonful of mayonnaise, and I'm going to let you pick how much wasabi. Because I know even a dollop is going to hurt.
That's fair.
You're Japanese. Put the whole tube in.
That's racist.
It's only half racist.
Good point.
Ugh, I hate mayonnaise too. Ugh, I hate a lot of stuff in here. I'm glad I don't have to drink it.
Let's get this over with. Come on.
And while she's opening that, baby spinach was from Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
Artichokes were from.
Jefferson.
You're welcome.
Go to hell, Jefferson. But the kids. That's for the kids.
Who else? Oh, the.
Oh God, I hate mayonnaise. Ah!
Who were the sardines from? Or not the sardines?
That was from Ed Obarski,
Hate mayonnaise.
fan of the show. Okay, so how about that? There.
I think that's
More.
No, dude, come on, it's wasabi.
That's actually a lot of wasabi.
Yeah.
For that. All right. Now, will it blend? I've always wanted to say that.
Now we do have everything, right?
Yeah, we put one of everything in there at least. I'm gonna bring the marinara sauce over here in case we need more.
Maybe some more pepperoni.
It's lovely that this thing has a smoothie setting. Yeah, you might need to add some more marinara to it, just because it's like not blending.
Maybe stir it up a bit.
He's just gonna put the whole jar in there.
No, I'm just gonna add a little.
Mask the flavor.
Might help.
I think we need another jar of marinara to mask the flavor. What we just
Yeah.
put in there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Let's see if it'll. Ah! It's starting to go.
You know what I think it needs? I think it needs that juice concoction.
No, we don't need the
That
juice
help.
in there. Probably just like a little more marinara. It's starting to go.
It does need a little more. Do we want to add more cheese to it?
No.
That's probably the.
It's gonna thicken it.
Ah! Just.
Wow.
That should-
Even I feel a little sorry for you now.
Wow, that's actually.
But only a little.
It's so chunky.
Like a smoothie!
I can hear things just being ground up in there. There we go. Is this thing mixed or?
Let me. Oh, hey, whoa, don't spill that
I
everywhere.
think you're gonna have to eat it with a spoon, man.
That's why I got the big spoon, the big straw.
There's
there.
that liquid.
That may be onto
right there.
something with putting the juice in there.
Yeah.
So
Dilute it.
I'm telling you, put
Are
the
you
juice
ready?
in there.
I'm not putting the artichoke juice
It's
in there.
gonna break it up.
You know what? Here, I'm just gonna put a little bit more.
No, that's gonna thicken it.
Just
I'm telling you, put some of that in there. It's gonna loosen it up. It's gonna break it up.
I don't know if I want this.
Can't you listen to the guy who knows how to do this?
Ah!
Oh my god.
There. That's it. That's it.
That's all it's gonna need. Let you blend your own.
There we go. Oh yeah, baby.
Are you ready?
I got you to put
Let me serve it
artichoke
up
juice
for
in
you.
there. Oh, it's so gross looking.
You can imagine it's a pumpkin milkshake.
Shake it up. Put it all in there. Pound it in there. Yeah!
That's what she said.
Artichoke juice spoon.
Oh god, it smells so gross. It's for the children.
So yeah, what are you gonna do next year, Jason?
He's gonna do the milk challenge.
I'm gonna die is what I'm gonna do. Damn, that's a lot.
Okay, I couldn't get more out of that.
Hannah gets the bucket ready.
I'll put that on for you. I'm gonna serve it up nicely.
I can't imagine you're gonna get any of that through a straw.
Put the lid on, all funny. And here we have everyone. Jason's yummy, delicious, and nutritious pizza smoothie.
This thing's. I gotta close this lid before I do that. All right, there we go.
All right. Let me just take a few steps away from you.
Bucket's right there. Get the bucket.
Where's the bucket?
It's in there.
Oh,
This is for the Children's Miracle Network. I'm happy that we could do this for y'all.
Thank our donors before you do it.
Thank you, donors. We appreciate your money.
Jason.
and I love you, but I'm not standing in
And
the shop.
Shannon.
I really can't get into this straw.
Then open it up and drink it.
I got. Oh God!
Keep going.
Chug,
Chug, chug, chug, chug, chug, chug. You don't have to chug. You can take a second.
For God's sake, take a breath, man.
Don't. Keep it in there, bro.
Oh! Too much wasabi. Too much wasabi.
You can add some of that artichoke juice in there too.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh! The juice goes everywhere. Keep it going.
Clear the way.
No, there's a towel right there for the juice.
Oh God, that looks worse.
Come on!
You're almost there, Jason.
I don't even think you've made a
Almost
dent in it.
It's hard to say because it clings to the sides like a live thing.
Jason's gonna be changed after this.
Jason's gonna have PTSD after this.
Post-traumatic smoothie disorder. No, finish it up. You're not
Oh,
done.
come
You're not
on.
done. Finish
It's not
it. Just drink it out of the thing. Don't straw it up.
It's so thick. It's like eating a Frosty.
That's one delicious frosty.
There's 2 spoons.
Oh, we
right
should have
there.
bought him a Frosty.
Oh God!
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Open it up.
I honestly can't get any more through this straw.
No, let's tilt it more to the camera. Let's see everybody. Yeah, it looks good.
I can live with that.
That is a man. That is a man.
Woo! I'm not getting much. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay over here.
We found out that it would blend.
Yes.
And it's edible.
Can you hold this?
Way to go, Jason.
You're a trooper, man. It smells over
Don't you
there.
hug me.
This guy.
For life!
This guy.
That's for life!
This guy.
Children's Miracle Network!
Thank you to our donors.
Cook Children's Hospital!
You made this happen.
Now make it happen next year.
We blame you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go die.
And that was the pizza smoothie.
And that was me hating everyone.
That's right. Congratulations,
Oh.
buddies. Way to be a champ.
Ugh. Y'all kept saying, like, don't chug it. I'm like,
So then I said, you cannot pass.
I think my favorite thing about it was when you burped afterwards.
Oh, gosh.
oh, God.
Yeah, how bad is it? Do you still have it going on?
Oh, no. It's not as bad as it as it was, but as I edited that video, it was just a really bad night. Really, really bad night. I kept trying to kill it with whiskey.
Oh, that's a bad idea, Jason.
Well, that's my answer for everything.
Is it like milk better? Like, doesn't milk take care of that or something? I don't know.
No, if you have an upset stomach, milk's a bad
Well, I didn't
idea.
say it upset stomach. You just had the burping.
I sent our editor-in-chief a little picture just a minute ago, and he responded with bastard.
Well, unfortunately, we have sad news. We were not able to get Ernest on tonight's
Looks like there was a
show.
mix-up on the time
Yeah.
zones.
So basically, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're going to fire our agent, and then after that, we're going to probably try and do something tomorrow. Try to get her on.
Hold on.
Well, if you're not familiar with Miss Holland here, I do actually have something that I was going to use. So let me just go ahead and familiarize you with Miss Holland here. Hold on a second.
We weren't able to do a rehearsal today, so
No, we were running short. So
traffic was terrible. I couldn't make it here on time.
let me see what I got here.
That's no excuse.
Says the woman with no car.
Oh snap!
I'm always on time, though. Oh, snap.
Because you leave 2 hours early.
Doesn't matter. I get here on time.
Oh, good. You can hear me now. I apologize. I'm not sure what's been going on with the phones here, but they have been trying to keep me from talking to you for the last few.
Hold on. Nope. I didn't want to do it that way.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to just
I don't
play
think
the
he
damn thing.
knows.
He's getting very, very anal about his interview at the
Well,
moment.
I wanted to do what I wanted to do. So there.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
geez.
do you play World of Warcraft?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Well,
You can hear
I
me
used
now.
to. I don't
apologize.
have like actual
Oh, well, I
time.
told-
I have
I
a card with
said-
time. Just haven't had time.
I see.
Okay. Started your own production. Now, we've seen you up to their title.
There we go.
I have the recorder going on my phone now. I'm just going to
Raw file.
go off into the quiet area of the studio, so it sounds a little better.
Sorry, it was a raw file, and I couldn't.
Plus, I had all the doors open and all the guys yelling, "Hey!" Okay.
Here we go. I talk to people beforehand. Anyway, go.
All right, I've got my notes. Let's go right ahead. I'll go ahead and kick it off.
All right.
So it's rare you get somebody that has the credits of actor, writer, producer, supermodel, stand-up comic, all to their title. On the phone with me, ladies and gentlemen, I have Miss Jackie Holland. Miss Holland, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, we've seen you on How I Met Your Mother, Desperate Housewives, Workaholics. We've seen you in My Best Friend's Girl, a number of movies, and now you're kind of going off and doing your own thing now.
Yes.
You've started your own production company, and I have two names. I have Pom Pom Pictures and another name that I don't want to say just over the phone just yet. Is Pom Pom Pictures the name of the...
What was that? Is your mic off?
Whoops, hang on. Bear with me here. Well, I found this file, and unfortunately, it seems like QuickTime took over some files on my computer is what happened. So I'm going to play this video here to introduce you to Miss Jackie Holland here.
The waitress just attacked me in the bathroom. She was all like...
Retarded? Republican?
Republican.
A zombie. Yes!
Wear cool outfits, a funky hat, and eat a really messy sandwich. She'd know how to laugh. She'd know how to cry. And she'd have to be right in front of my face.
This whole time.
And she'd have to be black. She'd have to be black.
Just stick it in gently, because the bomb's a little cracked. It happened a long time ago, and I'm sorry.
So how is Brett, anyway?
Oh, Brett, I don't know. I think he's good.
You think?
Yeah, we don't really talk much anymore.
Is that right?
Like I said, it happened a long time ago.
Girls, hello. Mom, this is Tiffany and Kimberly. We met them at a keg party, wandering around looking for food.
Somebody starved all the chips and stuff.
Well, I was just folding some laundry, but I guess I could dig out the old fondue set. I mean, you kids love cheese, right?
No, it makes me sick. But I love laundry. It's like reviving all your old clothes from the dead.
Interesting. How are you balling socks?
Awesome.
Good deal. Come in this house.
So yeah, that's Jackie Holland. That's what I wanted to play.
She's so precious.
I know. You just love her.
And according to what you just put, I'm Matt.
Huh? What? Yeah.
You put a lower third of me.
Of course you're Matt.
You put a lower third of my name.
Why would you not think you're Matt?
Well,
Just saying, I'm Matt.
I'm joking again. Anyway, okay,
Should
so
be proud of that.
I know.
So yeah, we'll move on to the.
No. Here. Quiet area.
Okay.
All right, I've got my notes. Let's go right ahead. Supermodel, stand-up comic, all to their title. On the phone with me, ladies and gentlemen, I have Miss Jackie Holland. Miss Holland, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Now, we've seen you on How I Met Your Mother, Desperate Housewives, Workaholics. We've seen you in My Best Friend's Girl, a number of movies, and now you're kind of going off and doing your own thing now.
Yes.
So you started your own production company, and I have two names. I have Pom Pom Pictures and another name that I don't want to say just over the phone just yet. is Pom Pom Pictures the name of the studio, or should I just go with this other one?
No, it's actually not Pom Pom Pictures.
Okay, then we're just going to go with Mindfuck then.
Yeah, we're going to use that one.
Awesome. So you've done hotel. You wrote, produced, and acted in Hotel Arthritis.
Yes, but the distributor changed the title, so it's now Silent but Deadly.
That's why I have the mix-up on names, and I think I like this name much more.
Yeah, so did they.
So, okay, tell us about getting started, because I've seen some of your work. You're very funny, very talented. What made you want to get started in the acting and writing and just taking on everything?
I guess it started like 4 years ago. I mean, I've been doing acting. You know, like I moved to LA as soon as I could, and then I was just like kind of sad because if you're just an actor, you don't work all the time. Like your life is in somebody else's hands. So I didn't like that much. So I started making iPhone apps under the name Hot and Funny, and they were doing pretty well until Apple banned us. But it was really fun to just like create something and see it come to life and then have it out there. And so I started doing like making my own like little sketches and web series and things like that. And then it was about 2 years ago that I decided, you know, I can make a feature film. So, you know, with a writing partner, we wrote it together, and and now it should be coming out in 2014.
Well, you're very funny. I just want to say that right now. You seem genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Was this something? Have you always just had this knack for just making people laugh, or is it something you discovered?
Yeah, well, I always say I'm the product of a dirty old man and a kindergarten teacher, so it comes naturally to me. But, yeah, my dad's really funny, so just growing up, he was always cracking jokes, and my mom's pretty funny, too, so just always around it, and I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh.
So with Silent but Deadly, this was kind of your first foray that you saw to success. What was that feeling the first time you actually saw it? Because I'm pretty sure as a creator you saw every step of the process, and you probably looked at it like, oh, is this going to be great? What was your feeling when you first saw everything all together?
I don't know. This needs to be cut. It's too long.
There's still criticism on yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, I was there. There's a lot that I was happy about with it. But it was just, I looked at it. It wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be, but it was I learned a lot from it. And there's things about it that I love, and it was the most rewarding part was watching these older seasoned actors, because it all takes place in a retirement home. So we had Marianne from Gilligan's Island, Lee Merriweather, a few other, David Proval from The Sopranos, and so just watching them deliver these lines that I had written was kind of amazing.
Was it a little overwhelming?
A little bit, it was, but it was such a great experience.
I'll bet. So, okay, I've got a couple of pictures here that I'm looking at that you have upcoming. Well, not this one. Zombies and Assholes. Now, this was a scene. This was one of the scenes I think I saw on your reel, correct? Where you came running up, which is just upon seeing that, I was just thinking, okay, she's going to be a great interview.
Thank you.
But your upcoming work, I've got some the Mangled Two-Face. Can we talk a little bit about those?
Yeah. So the Mangled is it's a feature film, and it's about the Bates family, and it's very twisted. It's kind of this hillbilly family that's big, and I play Josephine. So I'm actually a cousin, and Bill Moseley is pretty much the lead, and so we're pretty much these four 20-something people come, and they end up in the house, and it's kind of like them trying to get out, and just this crazy family and what they're doing to them. It's pretty cool. And then the other
well, I was gonna and Bill Moseley's in this, and I believe Kane Hodder of Friday the 13th is in this as well. And another question about the Mangled. I was looking at the Kickstarter, which has exceeded its goal. It's about 20. I believe it had 28 days left, and I've looked at it today. And I'm going to include a link at the bottom for this interview. But it looks like it was a repost. Did it fail at one point?
I don't know. I actually just got brought on to the cast in in the last couple of weeks, so I'm not really sure. But
well, because the reason I ask is because there's a video up where you are holding two very, very cute dogs.
Yes.
And apparently now it's exceeded its goal by a couple of thousand now. Is that the secret to getting Kickstarter money? We just need to put you with your two adorable little dogs on there?
You know what? Dogs do help. Dogs help everything.
Your two Pomeranians, which you seem to be just absolutely in love with. That's as a pet owner myself, I like seeing that.
Thank you. Yeah, they're my babies.
So I need to remember that for if we ever do anything we need money on. Just get I'll just if I could just get you and your two adorable dogs, that might help us get our our goals accomplished. Well, okay, now tell me about Two-Faced.
Okay, so Two-Face is it's a movie that I actually produced, and it has Tony Todd and Daniel Baldwin.
Oh.
And it's about a girl that I play, and she's very vapid and vain, and she gets she gets her face bitten off by a dog, and so pretty much the whole movie is her trying to get plastic surgery to fix it, and there's a lot of killing, and it's it's creepy.
Well, we're definitely going to be looking out for those because we've been looking at a bit of your work around here. We're kind of you bring a smile to our faces. I'll just put it that way.
Oh, thank you.
Now, those are in post-production, but I do have some stuff in pre-production, and one that I want to really ask about, War of the Dragon. What's that about?
That is actually a martial arts film, and it's I play and I really hope this does happen, because I play a white girl that acts like a black girl, so I'm a rapper. So I would get some cornrows for it, and it was fun. That was like one of the most fun auditions I've ever had.
Well, okay, that does sound like fun. But your work that's coming out here very soon in December, I believe, is God of Thunder.
Yeah, it got pushed back to March, but it's definitely coming out in March, and it's a Thor film. And I play Thor's love interest, Freya.
Well, what other involvement did you have with? Were you just an actress in this one?
Yeah, I was just an actress in that one.
Okay, because you have so many other credits. It's one of those things where I'm going to be looking for your name on other parts of the credits instead of just acting. So. So I hope to have more of that too with my new company, Mindfuck. I definitely am going to be producing films, so right now I'm just reading a bunch of scripts and working with writers and getting it together, because I want to make 4 films in 2014. That is a lofty but very accomplishable goal, and I think I'm following you on Twitter. I might just have to hold you to that.
I hope so. Fingers crossed with that one. I don't want to...
So it gets about Q4, I'll be saying, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So I want to be a supporter as well as a fan.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Miss Holland, thank you for talking with us today. We greatly appreciate it, and we hope to see some more of your work. Guys, check out, I've got her IMDb link down there in the bottom. Also, you can go follow her on Twitter at Jackie Holland. And once again, thank you very much.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Why is your thing there?
Hi, I'm Matt still.
I'm getting rid of that.
Hi, no one cares.
Well, apparently he does, because he likes to keep putting it up there.
Just another look.
I thought that was very cool. I thought it was a very cool interview.
Yeah, it was really good.
I don't know how things get moved around sometimes, but anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, join us at the table of Collected Comics. Rick.
Yay!
Nice seeing you guys here again. Your home. Slow clap. Okay, that's enough. Nice seeing you guys again. Nice seeing you guys again at your home away from home.
And our last show of the season.
Yeah, gosh.
I know of no better way to spend it than with these guys here.
Well, we appreciate that. We concur, and we have our D&D Encounters group. They're having their grand old time. They're finishing up a Murder in Baldur's Gate, and they got a new adventure coming next week. And that's every Wednesday from 6 to 8 at Collected Plano.
Do you have to pay to get in? Because I've never played D&D, and I've always wanted to.
Nope. We recommend that you bring a pencil and your own set of dice, preferably loaded exactly the way that you like.
Oh, excellent.
And other than that, we take care of everything. Matt Benning, our long-term DM, is fantastic at easing you into it, whether you've got a lot of experience as a fantasy RPGing veteran of D&D, or you've never done it before. He'll make you comfortable. So,
make me comfortable.
Anybody notice the nice graphic I put up there right over Matt there? Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Apparently, Superior Spider-Man 21 is on sale this Wednesday at your local Collected.
Yeah, and also Superior Team Up, and actually they're both in my little stack here. So my stack awesome.
Matt, point to it again. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, the magic went away. Oh, it's back.
Sorry, I was enjoying doing it.
It's here now.
But yeah, Rick, you have got stuff.
I've got quite the stash.
You've always got stuff, and thank you again for having these Star Wars figures.
You're welcome. I tried to steal them off you at the beginning of the show. I don't know if you noticed or not.
I needed Boba Fett.
So yeah,
need Boba Fett. Anyway, we're moving on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm going to be your Vanna. Is that right?
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Do we have the sound effects?
I'm prettier, and I'm from Georgia.
I have a nice beard.
I can have a nice beer.
I don't know where we're supposed to go with that. But
can have a
sure.
better
I know you could.
Wow.
This is true. What do you want? Do you want to switch? Do you want to be his Vanna?
Yes.
Okay, come over here.
See, that kind of brings up an interesting point. I've never actually seen Pat Sajak with facial hair. You know, and
You're right.
And
My
I remember,
goodness, you're right.
And I remember
That's a
like
good point.
his aborted late night TV show. You
Yeah.
know, his interview show. I never saw the man with facial hair.
He should have done No Shave November.
He's kind of like a living Ken doll.
He is.
That's creepy.
But I love him.
Oh, speaking of creepy, did
So
you guys get a
classic
chance?
enough.
Did you guys get a chance to highlight the Catman image that I sent you guys?
Oh God.
That would be a good way to introduce this. One of my friends and one of the supporters of the store is Michael J. Smith, and he's an artist. He actually got his start in the industry on the first Alien film.
And I've seen this image around the internet too.
And yeah, it's of his kid, and it's quite amazing. Have you got it up there yet?
I'm working on it. Hang on.
It's quite remarkable. Okay, well we'll just fill until you take your own sweet time and manage to get this image that you were supposed to have handy.
Here. I'm working on it here.
How are you, Cora?
I'm fantastic.
How are you? Great. How are you enjoying this blustery winter day?
I'm not very
No?
much. No.
No?
I should have brought another jacket. The sweater's not cutting it.
See, girls and thin people, they don't
Got the
manage
image right there.
the weather change very well, but I'm fat and I've got lots of layers. Look at that. Look at that. That is the most amazing thing ever. Hold on. Can I do?
That is
Ooh.
so cute.
Put it over chorus.
Excuse you.
There we go. I was making it so you could see it. There. Okay.
There we go.
Na 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 Catman.
That's actually awesome. I've seen this around the internet though,
That's amazing.
and I'm kind of glad that you actually know the guy.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Pretty amazing.
anyway, Selena's over there. So
All right. So shall we get into new comics?
I do want to hear about some new comics.
Outstanding. All right, I'm going to go through some of these pretty quickly, and a couple I'm gonna hesitate on. Brand new Adventure Time Candy Capers, where the little peppermint guy has apparently led them to hell, which is actually kind of awesome. And there are like twin Cinnabons that are fighting it out to the death, and much mayhem ensues. So recommended for people who even aren't in an altered state, but. Adventure Time is awesome.
That's awesome.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Of course you can hear us. We are speaking.
Okay. Yeah, those cans don't work very well. Yeah.
Jay Fosgett, who has done a lot of original artwork for us, has a Bodhi Troll, which is fantastic. It's how shall I describe Bodhi? A little bit like what was that Disney space Stitch? A little like a less annoying Stitch. A little like a thank you for that random pop culture reference, but Jay does fantastic work, and he's got an art style all his own. And Bodhi Troll is excellent. It's put out by Red 5 Comics.
Cute.
Mike Kunkel, if there is somebody who is an inheritor, a modern inheritor to the legacy of Bill Watterson and Calvin and Hobbes, it is Mike Kunkel and Hero Bear and the Kid, which has its first annual. Hero Bear is a bear that has a red cape, and he helps his little young man in all sorts of situations. The artwork is fantastic. It is done in kind of like a sketch style, so the only color that you're ever going to see is Hero Bear's cape. So it's awesome. Very, very gentle. Astro City has a new one today, number 6. The artwork in Astro City is fantastic. It's a huge seller. I'll go ahead and open that up to the first page. Or second page. Yeah, second page. Yeah, that one. See if you can zoom in on that image there. That's the kind of quality that you don't see an awful lot in full color art, full color comic books these days. Really good perspective. Batgirl, yeah, it's excellent. Batgirl has been excellent recently. It's not part of the Batman Zero year, which I'll get to in a moment, but it gets into a little bit of her past. Don't want to get into that too much because it's a really good setup. Let's just say that she's got some similarities to Peter Parker, which is kind of unusual. What's that? She whines. Come on, man. Peter Parker. God, he got the shaft. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. I call this Enter Batman because it is like the Metallica Black Album, and this is the not the final issue, but you would say a very pivotal issue in 0 year, which Batman's been going through all year. And there are a lot of spin-offs that are going on right now. Basically, 6 years ago, flashing back to Batman's first days, and it's a really good story. They're going to be continuing this through, I think, March or April. And like I said, there are a lot of spin-offs. This is actually the spin-off month for Batman 0 year. Old favorite of mine, Battlestar Galactica, which has introduced. This is the original BSG, not the sci-fi BSG, and it's introduced the concept of them falling into a time paradox that Dr. Z is responsible for, and it's pretty well written as far as the characters go. The plot's all over the place, but for fans of the original show and good 70s sci-fi highly derivative cheese, you'll enjoy this. So say we all. So say we all. Well done, sir. Well played. Vanna, why can't you do that? God.
Because my job is to look pretty and hold the comic.
That's true. Matt, your job is definitely not to look pretty.
But I am pretty. I
brand new Bloodhound from Dark Horse. Very very grounded. Mine, Battlestar Galactica, which has introduced. Wow, Echo. That was like deja vu all over again.
Terrified me a little.
Okay, your urologist is supposed to do that, Jason. God, nobody's gonna call me on that. Checking the stream.
Nope,
all
not
right.
today.
All right. Anyway, let's go back to the Catman picture. Yeah.
So Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, yes. This very very gritty. This is kind of like classic Shadow, but with a little bit of a G.I. Joe vibe. Speaking of G.I. Joe, we'll get to Joe here in a moment. That's a different kind of doctor.
Boo.
Captain America: Living Legend #3 out today. This is the story of a mission in the Soviet Union where Cap actually joins forces with special operatives of the USSR. Winter Soldier does not make an appearance.
Aw, sad faces.
Yeah, but he'll be in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, obviously. Oh, you're really good at that. Brand new Constantine. I've liked what DC has done with Constantine for the most part. You know, he's a little less of an offensive character. Hasn't really lost his edge, but you know they've brought him into the kind of Justice League Dark side of the DC universe.
When does he become Keanu Reeves?
Shut up! Shut the hell up! God.
He does know Kung Fu.
Okay. Just
Okay, it was fine until you did that.
throw a cup of cold coffee.
Fine
on
until
you.
you did that.
Speaking of stupid, Deadpool. I can't like everything. I can't. I know you do. I know you do.
That's why he said that.
I know he is.
Sorry.
Back to G.I. Joe. It's actually really good story, and it's set.
G.I. Joe Con here in Dallas.
Yeah, that G.I. Joe this G.I. Joe story is set in New York. It's got some parallels, oddly enough, to Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I know I shouldn't call you out on missaying it, but it just made me think whenever you misspoke and didn't say G.I. Joe and you said G.I. Jew, that would be.
Did I say G.I. Jew?
You did, and that would be a much different story. Yeah. Oh my God, what are you doing? Snake eyes. Oh my God, you're so. Oh no, can't do this. I got my asthma.
Somebody kill me, please.
How about I kill him instead?
Because that was like Kyle Broflovsky's cousin named Kyle.
I know.
That you were just doing.
I know.
Okay, that was awful.
Did you go to Costco?
Green Lantern Corps, not Corpse, for those of us that are mispronouncing things today.
Corpse.
John Stewart, and this actually is tied in with Batman 0 year as well. So it's 6 years before. The 0 year stories that they've done recently have been focusing on kind of like a Hurricane Katrina / Hurricane Sandy superstorm that hits Gotham, which is kind of interesting. In the Action Comics 25 last week, which was also tied into 0 year, Superman decided that he wanted to test the theory that he was a force of nature by going up against a Category 5 hurricane.
Huh.
Hurricane kind of won.
Yeah.
Really?
Spoiler alert. Injustice: Gods Among Us is out with their first annual. I'm not normally a fan of the spin-offs from video games or PC games, console games, because a lot of times they're just kind of lazily written, and it's just a cash register. It's just an opportunity to cash in. Injustice has really a lot of the DC stuff, Arkham City and all that, have really done justice to their characters, and Injustice has been spectacular. By the way, also on our shelves today is the first ever Injustice hardcover compilation, which Vanna will show you here in just a moment. The artwork alone in Injustice is worth picking that up. Forever Evil tie-in for Justice League of America. Actually, kind of an aftermath to Forever Evil, which has been going on for the last 6 weeks or so in the DC universe. I gotta admit, for all kinds of reasons that are just silly, I love Shaolin Cowboy. Go ahead and open that up to the first page. That is amazing.
That is the best thing I've ever seen.
Isn't it?
It's the best thing ever.
I want that on a poster. Good stuff. We were talking about.
That's an interesting page.
Yeah. I mean, it's gory.
This is a gory comic, guys.
Yeah.
Awesome though.
NSFW.
It's cool though.
I got that acronym right? Okay. So Superior Spider-Man and Superior Foes of Spider-Man, as we were talking about earlier.
Oh my God.
Oh my glob!
Sorry, I'm watching. I'm reading this.
Caleb, be Space Princess.
Shaolin Cowboy.
I am a Space Princess.
Cool.
100 Penny Press, which IDW does to feature first issues of current series, like they've done that with Lock and Key, a few other books, and this is the other of the Transformers. They've got both Robots in Disguise and More Than Meets the Eye, which are the two ongoing right now, available for $1 reprint editions. 100 Penny Press from IDW. I'm going to spend a little bit of time and talk about this. Everything that they did wrong with Star Trek Into Darkness, they're doing right with Star Trek Con and with the After Darkness kind of follow-ups to the film and the Star Trek ongoing. This one is it's the second in a four-parter. We've got issue number 1 as well. This one focuses on the eugenics wars, and they're very cleverly tying it in with our real world and making it plausible in terms of the chronology. So for people who are very interested in canonical Star Trek and want to see how they're going to fold that in there, this is worth picking up. More importantly, you get to see what happened to some of the major world capitals during the eugenics wars, which is something that they've always kind of played on the margins of in the Star Trek universe. New Star Wars ongoing, not to be confused with The Star Wars, which is the original Lucas screenplay, which also is an ongoing series or a 12-part series, and that came out a couple weeks ago. This is set between episodes 4 and 5. Rich material that's never really been mined in the comics or in the expanded universe. These guys know the characters so well. Leia's a badass rebel pilot.
Well, she should be.
Yeah, and they brought in some great secondary characters as well. More fully fleshed out the relationship between Wedge and Luke. It's really outstanding. Kind of everybody's undercover in this one, and you got some great space combat scenes, which everybody wants to see in a Star Wars comic. Another Forever Evil tie-in, Suicide Squad and OMAC. I miss OMAC. OMAC only lasted a few issues in the New 52 DC Universe. OMAC, by the way, is One Man Army Corps, not just an acronym that can be formed from certain letters of my last name.
Nice.
But
it all makes sense now.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. No, OMAC's a great character, and he was kind of given short shrift. I think they pulled the trigger on him a little too fast, so... Superboy tangles with the Eradicator. The Eradicator is a galactic force that you can think of kind of like the Langoliers from Stephen King, that's responsible for making sure that civilizations that are about to die do in fact die. And he's got his sights set on Krypton in this one. You are so good at that. Thor, God of Thunder, Part 3 of The Accursed. This folds right into the new movie, Thor: The Dark World, because you got Malekith in there, and it's really excellent. The artwork's very stylized.
Ooh, it's a very pretty style, too.
Yep.
Thor, God of the Box Office.
Seems to be. I'm glad for that. I always Thor I thought was a fantastic movie, the original, and so it's great to see it following it up really well. The cataclysm which has befallen the Ultimate Marvel Universe continues with Galactus eating New York in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Tell you, it's going away.
It is. It's served its purpose. That doesn't mean it won't be back. Brand new Umbral, which it's a number 1. We actually, I don't have a couple of other number 1s that came out today to show you because we sold out of them. Manifest Destiny, which is Lewis and Clark exploring the American West and encountering Lovecraftian horrors along the way, and also
That's
Wraith.
awesome.
Yeah, and also Wraith. Valiant's Unity also came out today. We're sold out of all those. But I've got this. And I've got Umbral, and Umbral is very much like a cross between Spawn and Game of Thrones. Maybe a little bit of Witchblade thrown in.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Galactus again appearing in Wolverine and the X-Men. Hellfire Saga. Has absolutely nothing to do with the Cataclysm in the Ultimate Universe. Another number 1 out today, X-Men Gold. Why Gold? Because it is the 50th anniversary of X-Men.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not because they've been certified as recording artists who have sold a certain number of records. Although, who wouldn't want to see like Cyclops and maybe Deadpool, kind of do the what's the duo from Tron? What's the duo from Daft Punk?
No.
That would be terrible.
Nah, because you'd have to get Deadpool.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, Deadpool couldn't show up during the entire thing.
Another debut today. Marvel Knights is back with Marvel Knights X-Men.
Hey.
And here's the dessert. Part 2 of All Out War, Walking Dead, number 116.
Oh, snaps! What?
I have to show the back cover of this too. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's just awesome.
Yeah, All Out War is a 12-part series from Walking Dead, which they've never done before, and it's basically it's between the 4 factions: the Survivors, the Saints, the Hilltop, and I can't remember the name of the other one. But King Ezekiel has a tiger. If you've been looking forward to character death, yeah, it's happening now in the world of the Walking Dead. And of course, come on by and pick up your complimentary copy of Comic Shop News. Before we move on to other things, there are also a couple of feature graphic novels that I'd like to mention. You're not really going to... Well, yeah, you got a little bit of illustration in there. Franz Kafka's The Castle in a noirish format, which is absolutely appropriate, is out today. Also, the compilation of Joe Kubert Presents, of course, one of the greats in the industry. We're losing them so fast. Him, Frank Frazetta. So, essential reading. The facts in the case of the departure of Miss Finch. Okay. How shall I describe this? What's
weird?
Yeah, what's that series of unfortunate events?
Lemony
Snicket. But watercolors. But yeah, very, very, very painterly. And I would say it a little bit of Twilight in it, but none of the bad crap. No. Twilight without Kirsten Stewart
I
and
break out
Robert
in
Pattinson.
hives when I hear Twilight.
So it's no teenage angst?
No teenage angst, no.
Oh, thank God.
But the setting is similar. Volume 6 of the compilation of Star Trek Ongoing, I was mentioning the After Darkness arc. This is After Darkness, which explores more of the implications of a post-Vulcan Federation where the Vulcans can no longer return to their home planet to experience Pon farr, and they go a little nuts. And this is fantastic. Hardcover manga, The Vinland Saga, which is about Leif Erikson and his adventures in the New World.
Who doesn't love Vikings?
Yeah, and check out the artwork in that. That's freaking amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's a stitched cover, not a glued cover, so it's durable. That may not mean much to people that aren't in the industry, but trust me, when possible, you want to pick up hardcovers that are stitched, because in the Texas heat, the glue tends to go away and make things terrible. You spend a lot of money on things. You want to keep them in good condition.
Also, over time, after you've been reading them for several years.
Yeah, they'll crack, and yeah. So that is the amazing awesomeness that I have for you today.
Excellent.
It's New Comic Wednesday. I love it.
Speaking of which, by the way, me and one of my customers came up with an interesting idea today about a comic book about vampires set in ancient imperial Rome.
Ooh.
And we're going to call it Coagula.
Oh, God. No.
I liked it.
No. Bad, Rick.
I knew you were going to do
I am the Punisher. That is my nickname.
Anyway.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
But anyway, guys, this is and with that, this is the
Coagula.
last show of season 2.
That's right.
We're gonna take it down for a while. We got some improvements to do because next season you guys are in for a new experience.
Yeah, we got a whole new format, and it's going to be really exciting to see, and it's going to be a lot visually interesting.
We've been doing a lot already behind the scenes. And I got to congratulate Matt because he's the one who came up with this stuff.
Oh, it's nothing.
And it was so good. It was one of those things where I was like, okay, we're doing this right now, but we're not ready to do it right now.
Yeah.
But I guarantee we're coming back
January 2nd.
January 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Rick has invited us to come out here
for season 3 premiere.
For our season 3 premiere, but that will be on actually, that's a Wednesday. We can't do it here. Because we could do it here Thursday night. We could. But
we'll work it out. The invitation's open.
I think we will work it out from the X Cave and just do it from there. But guys, coming back, Phase 3 is going to be pretty awesome.
Phase 3.
It is. But to close out Phase 2, I think we should.
It's weird.
Does that mean that we're all in level 8 now?
Yeah, no,
not yet. No,
not you.
No.
By the way, can I just say that I'm a little disappointed at the overt racism in the new Marvel TV series. I mean, really, Asians of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I mean, come on.
I'm actually okay with
Okay, that no.
That was bad.
I am 50% okay with that. So anyway.
50%.
What I did want from the guys, though, just kind of like before we close it out, because, we still got stuff we're going to be putting out, just so you guys actually have something to watch. But
what you're saying is that you put out?
No, yeah. Clearly, I do. What are your favorite moments from season 2?
Rick, you want to start?
No.
Anybody? You got one?
Matt, why don't you start?
Yeah, I got one. My favorite moments from season 2 was the first episode that we got everybody on the show to be on the show, and we got the Ben Affleck news. I think that was my favorite moment where everyone freaked out. It was greatness. There were Nerf guns that were pulled out. People were trying to figure out how. Yeah, there was a hatchet. We were trying to kill Ben Affleck at some point, and at one point Jason turned to alcoholism, which isn't very different.
At one point,
but
he said your favorite moment, not your favorite season.
Yeah, so that was my favorite moment. Was the Ben Affleck episode.
Mine was the belly rub. That we
you bastards.
That was a great
Nat
one.
and Rob and I all coordinated.
Y'all got me on that one.
The belly rub and the belly pat.
The moment he walks away to go to the restroom, I just take over. We just do belly rubs.
Belly rub.
Belly rub.
I have 2 favorite moments from the season. One I was here for and one I was not. The one that I was not here for was just recently when you chugged the pizza shake. And what the hell's wrong with you?
I did it for the kids, man.
You did it for the kids. You did it for the kids.
It was so great.
The other was when we did the sing-along table read of Verily the Star Wars.
I
do that again.
How can I forget that?
I wish I was there.
That was amazing. That was amazing. And we still want to do Star Wars in the park next year, don't we?
I think we need to make it happen.
Yeah.
Or at least in the parking lot.
I'm all for
we need
that.
to try to make it happen.
That's amazing.
Verily.
Some of my favorite moments are anytime that Danger has gotten me to the point that I want to kill him, especially mentioning Inspector Space.
Again, we were supposed to mention one moment, not the whole.
I guess some of my
mention one moment.
Because some of my favorite moments are like the first time you guys actually came on. So
the first time ever I saw your face.
It's those. Don't you dare! Don't you hug me!
Oh, good Lord! This is my new favorite moment. This is my new favorite moment. This is it right here, ladies and gentlemen, or lady and gentleman, both of you, our audience. Love tonight.
I'll kill you.
Apparently, we won't be coming back for season 3.
Well, we will. We'll just be one person short.
Yeah, so that was good.
Anyway, so yeah, January 2nd. I'm sorry. January 2nd,
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Yep. Starting. No, it's gonna be 8.
It's 8.
8. We're starting at a
We
new
have to be
time.
here at 7. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But 8 p.m. we'll be starting up, and you're in for a whole new experience. So.
And I'm going to give you an assignment here over this winter break.
Oh, really?
I want you to bring back to show us for the season 3 premiere that paper Enterprise that I gave you to assemble.
I still have it.
I know you do. In a million pieces.
I'm working on it. I'm not working on it.
He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
The San Francisco shipyards, you are not.
I'll work on it. Anyway, I'll try or something. I will get it done before January 2nd. How about that?
Of which year? Which star date?
Okay, fine. I'll get it done before
the 24th century will be here.
I will have it done before we come back to
All
show.
right, you heard that.
Just to spite you.
You heard that. You heard that, lady and gentleman.
I'm gonna come over and he's gonna be in the fetal position with the paper mache thing and just be like, "Oh God!"
I'll have shredded it and just glued it back.
That's when
together.
you take pictures and you send them to us, and we
I
post
will.
them on our Facebook, saying, "Hey guys,
Anyway.
he's doing his homework."
Well, no, that's whenever I hack into his Facebook and I post it as him.
Oh, shut
Oh, you
Anyway,
know that's
guys.
another favorite moment.
You need to go check out Cinelinks.com for our home over there and some movie reviews. Of course, thank you to Collected Comics over here at 3100 Independence Parkway
Absolutely.
in Plano, Texas.
Thank
Our
you.
pleasure.
Check out the Father Gamer podcast.
Definitely.
Yep.
And, of course, we want you to subscribe to the channel. It's youtube.com/The Entitled SCNS. Check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/SCNS Live. And, damn,
Can I just say how wonderful it is?
I don't want to do this now. I don't want to do this.
Can I just say how wonderful it is and how surprising it is that with all my heart problems and my liver problems that I actually survived this season?
Yeah. Congrats.
And especially to all our friends of the show, by the way. Editor-in-Chief Jordan, Eric Gibbs of the Father Gamer Podcast, Chris Danger couldn't be here.
Big Rob.
Rob
Big
couldn't
Rob.
be here tonight.
Linda.
Nazni's out in California having a good time. Linda, Jefferson,
Freddie. Shay.
Nah.
We'll stop with Freddie. We're out of time, ladies and
Our
gentlemen.
good friends, Thor, of course, Shane, our number one fan. I want to thank him as well. But damn, I don't
Jar
want to
Jar.
end this.
Jar Jar.
But no, we have
And,
to.
and keep an eye on the YouTube channel. I know you've already subscribed, but keep an eye on it. We're going to be posting a lot more stuff, including my waxing, my
Good Lord.
extra life incentive. Also, we're going to have a lot of other stuff that we're going to be posting, and you're not going to want to miss it.
We'll be around.
Yeah, that's right. And January 2nd, that's the big day.
You're talking about waxing as in like waxing and waning of the moon, right?
No, as in I'm
You'll
getting
find out.
hair and skin ripped off me.
Christ.
Anyway, guys, we're going to go
For
ahead
the
and close
kids.
it out. It's the end of season 2. Thanks for watching, guys, all of you. And
Thank